All right, we are here live from the CITIUS Cafe, presented by Hoka. Chris Chavez with NAZ Elite Marathon star Futsum Zienasellassie. Futsum, how are you feeling? New York City Marathon weekend. The city is alive. Are you feeling the buzz?
Oh yeah. I mean, the New York City energy is real. I mean, I got here, late yesterday, but today's been really fun. We got our easy run. Oh,
No, you're good.
yeah, we're good. Okay. This morning, and I mean, it's been a busy day, but I can tell, just a little bit on the edge. So I'm excited, and yeah, just really happy to be here, be healthy, and fit. So yeah.
All right, so the build-up for the trials, how did you feel about the training in that block, and then ultimately the race execution in Orlando, and how does that compare to the training block that you put in before this one?
Well, I mean, always, as an athlete, when you don't perform, anything you say kind of comes off as a like you're making an excuse for yourself. But I mean, I know one of your coworker, Mac.
Mac.
Yeah, he was out in Phoenix, and
That's right. He filmed the workout with you guys.
Yeah, and I mean, he even himself mentioned that we looked really good, and it was true. Like we were, like I was really fit. I was getting there, but then about a month out, I got really sick. There was some sickness going on, and I missed some really big workouts that we actually do, like a 24 miles long run
Really?
with 4-mile push, and the 15-mile tempo, and some other stuff big workout that I missed. So I mean, with my coaches, we already knew, like, we just wanted to participate at that point. But this is a whole different build. Obviously, I'm grateful I've been healthy, and I got to train with my teammate Wesley Kiptoo as well, and just the type of energy he brings to practice every day has been rubbing off on me, in a good way. Like, so. Look, the first thing in a marathon training is to really come off healthy and feeling like you're actually still building fitness instead of like actually going down. So without I mean, it's a 26.2
Yeah.
miles race, so a lot has to go right, like nutritions and other things within the race. But in terms of my fitness, and then even like physically, like to be able to come any obstacle that comes my way in the race, like I feel very confident, like the training is there to be able to overcome any of those. So for all those reasons, like I'm very happy.
Yeah.
So
what's been the biggest plus to having Wesley now as a training partner? Because you look at his PRs on paper and just the stuff that he's done on the track, it's like you couldn't have asked for a better training partner.
Well, so the thing about Wesley is not. I mean, the training is a huge part of it, but like actually who Wesley is as a person, like and what he does, every single day, the type of energy he brings, like he's really funny dude, man. And I mean, our relationship goes beyond like the roads, just training. Like we actually hang out. We're both family men, and we get to spend so much time outside of training. But when it comes to training, there's a lot of things that I really enjoy. Like, so whenever he decides he wants to leave me and go ahead, and I tell myself like, hey, I'm being smart, this guy's being dumb. So that kind of keeps my mind busy. Sometimes it allows me to push myself and say like, hey, this guy wants to go. I mean, we both want to win, but hey, we might have a different amount of belief, and how possible that is. So, and he always tells me like, I'm here to win, so the closer I am to him in training, hey, if he wins, then I'm gonna put him.
Yeah.
So I mean, those are the things that has been really fun in our training, and really allows me to keep my mind busy outside of like just the grinding mileage and just the marathon training itself. So those has been but the last 5 weeks has been really nice as well. Like I can tell, like he wasn't just like being a good teammate, but I was actually fit enough to be able to train at the level where he feels like, all right, I'm running fast enough where I don't have to drop this guy. So that has been kind of like I noticed that, and that's been very confidence booster for me.
Yeah, because like I'm thinking about it a little bit more, and just hearing you speak, like your PR is 2:09 from Rotterdam in April.
Yeah.
Are you feeling more fit than that? It's a little tricky because this is a tough course where it's like the fast times don't always come on a course like this. So when you weigh all these different variables, like what are you hoping it all translates to?
Well, so I mean, I was actually thinking about this a few weeks ago, and I was thinking that like, well, I ran 2:09, so now I gotta maybe start thinking like, okay, how do I run 2:06? Do I need to run a lot faster in the workout? Where I just tend to be an athlete who likes to run on the field most of the time, or just really consistent getting a good training in. But I can say that in this training, comparing, obviously there was some big workout that I compared, like the 15-mile tempo or like 25K compared to what I did for Rotterdam and now. Like they're whole different things. But we actually have done a lot of faster stuffs as well. Like we did a 3-mile and then 3-by-mile and 3-mile tempo, and like comparing those workouts to what I was doing before, they're completely different. And I feel like not only I'm marathon fit, because the longer stuff has been good as well, but I feel like I'm half marathon fit as well. And I think that's a good thing, because maybe I can really risk it, like going as fast as 63 and 63 high, and then feel like I'll still have the legs and then and to be able to finish strong. So yeah, completely two different training. Obviously, with Jack Malone, the new coach, and then the training that I did with Alan Culpepper. So, but it's been fun, and I wanted to be an athlete, so I really didn't like. I was all bought into the training, and whatever that is, I'm excited to see how that's gonna come off. So
yeah. All right. So I guess the final question is, like, as we size up like the elite field in this race, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy for Clayton and Connor to get a lot of the attention, having run at the Olympics, and CJ is coming off of the top American performance in Chicago. Does your race plan kind of look at those guys and like, wanting to attach yourself and follow either one of them, or do you have something separate that you're thinking?
Well, look, those guys are more than deserving to get any attention that they get. I mean, they're Olympians, and with CJ, like he's been. I read something like he was first American in Boston and Chicago,
Yeah.
and that's something that he's going for as well. But I've always, college and high school, I did look at competitions, or even as a professional, like who's there, who I want to beat. But I honestly think it's a whole different approach when it comes to the marathon, like because I think, well, in my experience, like let's say we're running like 64 pace for the half, and then if you continue to run 64 208, like without really picking up the pace but maintain the same pace, like you're going to be able to drop a lot of people just because they can't maintain the same pace in that last 10K. So is it really actually, are you like really making a hard surge and dropping somebody? No, like just some people just can't really maintain that pace throughout the whole race. So for me, it's like, hey, if I'm fit enough to run 207, like then yeah, and then I'll be up there, competing for that top spot, or really competing with the best Americans and everyone else. So it's hard for me to really think about the competition bigger than actually the race itself. I mean, New York is a tough course, outside of just being a marathon. So I want to win the race. I remember I was in
The New York City Marathon.
Yeah, well,
Or top American race.
no.
You want to win both.
Yeah, no. I want to race. I want to win the race means just I want to run like an amazing race for myself. When it comes to distance, like win it means by like let's say I go in a pace that I feel like I'm comfortable through the half, and be able to negative split, or at least run faster the last 10K instead of like really hanging on for or like struggling the last 10K. So that's what I like. It's more me against the distance than it is like me against the field. Like that's how I like to think of the marathon.
I like that, Futsum.
Yeah.
And we're definitely be rooting for you on Sunday. I like to think that's like with your cross country background, this is a course that is good for you.
Yeah. I like to think that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So we'll find out on Sunday. Best of luck. Futsum, thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.